Hi, I just wanted to show you this amazing product that we have. It is a sweet lace, but it's a sweet lace express. If you're anything like me, you have no patience when it comes to waiting around for a long time for these lace, liquid laces to dry. But this is literally set in about 4 minutes. It's absolutely fantastic. So I thought you might want to know how to use it. Firstly, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the cakes. These beautiful cakes have been made using the Sweet Lace Express. So the first cake here I'm going to show you has got it with a border around the bottom, which looks fantastic. And also you can, when it's still pliable, you can use a cutter to cut it out as well. So you've got these really pretty butterflies, lace butterflies. Here we've used it, again we've halved one of the designs and used it as a border around the base of the cake. And as this beautiful lace tablecloth, we've just taken the strips and just built them up to create this tablecloth, this square tablecloth. So I think they look absolutely fantastic and so easy to use. You just have to have the knack really, you need to learn the knack, and I'm going to show it to you now. So let me tell you the products first of all. The first thing you need to know about is the actual paste. It comes in a little pot like this. What's really good about this product is that there is absolutely no waste, because once you've used it and you've scraped it onto your mould, anything that's left over, you just stick it back in the pot. As long as it goes back in the pot before sort of 15 minutes, then it can just be used again. This will keep for ages and you can just keep going back to it, going back to it. It can be coloured, as you can see here, we've coloured it, it's really lovely lilac-y purpley colour. And you can also mould it whilst it's setting. So you can see here that we've got this really lovely, it can be a cupcake topper, or makes a really lovely parasol or umbrella for the top of a cake. But basically we've been drying that on top of this former, and it will dry that shape perfectly. So that's the paste, that's how it comes. This is another great little must-have when you're using this product, and this is the spatula. Really, really good product. It's sort of rounded on one side, flat on the other, but what's good about it, it's got these bumps on the handle which gives you really, really good grip for when you're pushing away. So that's good. All different types of designs it comes in. So obviously these are quite small, but it's quite instant. So you're going to put your paste into here, leave it to dry for 4 minutes, take it out and do it again. So you don't have to leave this in for hours and hours. So it doesn't have to be really, really long, because it's a really quick turnover. Some of the designs are more simple than others, so have a look on the website. That's the best thing to do, because you can see close-ups of these patterns. Included in the Sweet Lace Express starter kit is a spatula, a design mould and 100 grams of Sweet Lace Express paste. Here we go. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a piece of lace. As you can see, I'm having a good old knead here. On the instructions it says knead for at least 10 seconds, and I find actually that I just want to knead it until it's really nice and soft and pliable. It feels absolutely gorgeous. It's really light and lovely, and it has the most gorgeous smell. It's almost like marshmallow. It's lovely. So I've got it now really nice and light and pliable. I'm going to just roll it into a ball and just put it to the end of my strip, and then I'm going to push down, and the action I'm going to use, I'm going to push down here, and really this really does take some practice, because what you need to do is you need to get the right sort of pressure in order to squelch all this into the mould, to get it in, all the detail in. But if you put too much pressure on it, then obviously it sort of tears away. So you need to get enough pressure that it's going to go into the mould, but not too much pressure to tear it away. And at the same time, you just need to make sure that you don't leave any residue on the top. So you're not going to get this the first time round, but this just takes a couple of times practice, but it really is worth it because it's such a time saver. Okay, so here I go. So the whole idea really is to press, and then just an even amount of pressure all the way down. Okay, until you get to the end, like so. Now you can see that I have actually left a little bit, so I'm just going to try and just take off that residue. Now I'm going to tell you all the pitfalls, okay, of doing it again, is that sometimes you might tear away pieces that actually were okay before. Doesn't seem to have happened that time though, that was quite good. Okay, so can you see how easy it is? Now they do say just do it in one, but I have found that if everything's perfect and you've just got a tiny little bit that needs doing, you can patch it up, like I have there. Now another thing you must remember is this only takes 4 minutes to set. So don't sit there for 20 minutes trying to get it absolutely perfect, because you won't be able to get it out after that. It does set quickly. Okay, so you have got 4 minutes. But I think that's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for 4 minutes and then take it out. So it's been about 4 minutes now, and we're going to take our Sweet Lace Express out of the mould. Again, back with the spatula, just flick the end. You'll know if it's ready because it will come away quite easily, whereas if it's not ready to come out yet, it will still be quite elasticy. Okay, now this isn't the same as if you have a normal mould with sugar paste. You can't just go and pull it like this. You have to use this, okay, because obviously it's really, really intricate, all the little lines. So I'm literally going to just help it out all the way along with my spatula. And as you can see, if you leave it for the right amount of time, it comes out perfectly. Don't leave it too long. Leave it as I say, after 20 minutes it goes quite brittle. So make sure that you're working with it in the right times. And there we go. Probably can't see that on there because it's on white. But we have a perfect example. Before it dries, obviously we want this straight onto the side of a cake, or do whatever you're going to do with it, and it does attach perfectly with some edible glue. Brush on a little bit of edible glue and then stick it onto your cake, and that is Sweet Lace Express.